Gotta lock it in, man. I'm so tired. Ah, good morning, guys. Good afternoon. All right, where's the game at? All right, we got a tournament match coming up here first, and depending on how I do, I'll advance and I'll keep playing. But as soon as we get kicked out of the tournament, if we get kicked out of the tournament, then we're gonna hop into the Gwent patch. Okay? So it's single game elimination, one deck. I have a game in 3 minutes. I'm going to show you guys the deck really quick that I've been working on off stream for the last few days. It's kind of like a Death Wish deck. And when you play this game, you can upgrade your cards so that they do better things. I have most of my deck upgraded to level 2, so I'm hoping it goes well. Let me know if the levels are good, if the volume's good for this one, by the way. But a lot of my stuff is going to be like, if slain, which is consumed or killed, does something. So there's going to be some of that. Okay. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I have some consistency here with Raider Gem Hunter. I've got Point Slam with Thunder Worm. I just unlocked this really strong card called Inferntos, where it basically plays for 12 points and it's 3 consumes. So I got this one the other day and I'm happy that I brought it for the tournament. And then I have some low-end cards that are going to be consumed targets. I've got some buffing stuff. I have a lock in here as well. It's a lock and a reset. It's kind of like the Regare plus a Spores in one card for Gwent. Just a damage spell. Just like inexpensive points all around. Holy crap, we gotta wake up, dude. I'll give you a recap. I thought I was playing at 2:30 this morning. I was up at 1:30, so I didn't sleep. And then I went and I took a shower. I was about to hop on the computer. And then they're like, no, you play around 6 o'clock in the morning. But I guess they didn't know that I was not registered for the first tournament. So I set my alarm for 3 hours, woke up at 5:30, got ready. I chugged a coffee, and then I hopped on the computer. After I chugged the coffee and hopped on the computer, I realized that I play at 12:30. So then I had to lie in bed for like an hour and a half, 2 hours before I can get tired enough to go back to sleep. And then I went back to sleep. And I went back to sleep, and then there's yeah, that's my story. So I put my green screen here because it was just a plain wall, and the objective was going to be to put something on it. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that on an angle, because it doesn't really, like, I can't put it behind me because I can't put the camera in front of me, because if the camera's in front of me, it's up here, and it's going to be doing some weird top-down shit. 22 seconds and we're playing. No! Fuck my life. Lock it in. Lock it in. I'm not going to be talking to chat too much here. We practice for this, man. This guy, I played against him on the ladder yesterday, and he's actually correct. So if I face him, okay, I don't know who this is. Okay, this guy's in my range. All right, let me lock it in. No headphones. Okay, Morintar is good. good. These are not great together. She is not great here. Spot, fuck yeah. So these conjure up 3 spiders, and if I destroy the spiders with these, I can summon it, and then I can hold a flank for the whole game and get tons of points. I need to actually build up my left flank first. This is a special card, so we need special mana to get it, so I have to wait for this one. But I'm going to be doing that as soon as possible. This has to go in melee. That's a spell to your hand. I need to get rid of this crap, don't I?
I'll gladly give my life.
She's just a discard target, kind of like a skirmisher. Actually, can only be slayed if something. Okay. Can't play this yet. It actually makes sense for me to get both of these zones leading, because I need passive points. And then we could save our special for later, and then this will be played for free next turn. Shield is not that big of a deal. This is going to give shield something. I only have 1 instance here of direct damage, so I'm not too worried about it. Requires 1 to play. I have 3 mana. This comes down easy. Actually, I'm going to play the Infernos first. And just so you know, I upgraded the card, so this one will actually not die. It's undying, so it comes back. I'm winning all 4 zones. Holy crap. Actually, I have mana for this. I have mana for this.
I will deliver your heads to my master.
Let's go. Let's go. Yo. Early lead is so important in this game, because you see the +2 here? It's turns leading zones. All spells deal +1 damage. I think I'm just going to remove this with my lightning bolt. Deal 4 damage to a target. I guess I just lose that zone. Okay. Okay, I need to actually get a bit more mana first. At the very least, though, I should play for this flank.
Only war remains.
Just leave it like that for now. And they pad it up, damn it. This is one of my consistency cards here with the Gem Hunter. I don't think I'm going to be able to play it because obviously it costs 6, but I don't want to skip at this point. I might have to skip depending on what I pull. Then we could play it later, but... Three. If I go 3, I go down to 1. Then next turn I get... Honestly, let's just kill... Let's just kill him. I don't necessarily want to play a debuffed card here, but I lose mana if I don't. It's probably just better that we play this on melee. It's not looking ideal to play the Raider Gem Hunter, but... Okay, I'm still winning all zones here. Playing Gwent, yeah, basically I have a tournament going on right now live, no delay. And if I get kicked out early, then, like, as soon as I get kicked out, we're going to Gwent. And then I have round 2. There's another tournament in about 3 hours. Man, they're really annoying me at this point. Give +2. +2 ties that lane. +2, it costs 3. I'm down to 1. It's a lot of the same issues happening here.
For my mistress.
3, 4. So we have to stay with it. I need to basically tie these lanes so that they can't get flanking points, you see? We're shutting it down fairly decent. I just need to actually pull more crap. If they don't have anything good that they're playing, then I might have to take a sacrifice turn here. If slain, I don't have anything to do that. I hope this doesn't bite me, man. I really hope it doesn't bite me. But I'm not pulling cards fast enough. I'll fill you in, Nima, in like 2 minutes. I just gotta lock it in for the last 3 turns in the match. You know what? I might actually play these two instead. Okay, I need to fix the... It's such a shit play, but I guess this works.
To me! Rally to me!
2 turns. I'm up by a significant amount of flanking points. You won first round?
Payment up front.
Fuck, he's playing so much crap and I have 1 card in my hand, bro. Range is at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're still not getting it, though. And I cannot play this turn? No way. Oh my gosh. This is so bad. You have +4? +4 will eat a flank. Okay, they're playing on the wrong row. They're playing so far into this back row. Give me a good card. Damn it, bro.
Don't lose your head.
I guess. I think I put a lot of flank work in that I might just win it still. My draws were horrendous. The order of this was not what I wanted to have.
You do not stand alone.
Attack. 35 +4. Keep playing? Oh my god. Oh. No. Bro, I played like a... I had to play like an early game card as like a finisher. Because I missed so many good things that I could have slammed down. Also, that card that puts any card back to hand is busted. Well, that's it for that now. How do I leave? How do I leave? Can't leave, so you just hard close it? Okay. Bro, we had it so close. Oh, you literally cannot even go back to any page in the game. I think my next block is in 2.5 hours. Tough, 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 man. So Nima, the flanking is... I went against the number one. Yeah, I've been going against like really hard sweats too whenever I play for the tourney. I didn't oversleep, no. Don't hear it through the headset. Global settings. That's weird. There we go. All right, guys. Sorry I couldn't get you the dub. It came down to that 12 points that he put back in my hand, man. The flanking system. I'm just trying to load up the balance patch at the same time. Okay. So the balance patch is probably one of the worst patches that I've seen in a very long time. And I'm disappointed. And frustrated. Well, I can't just F11. Okay, there we go. So shield wall, I don't think needed a buff. Ale, that's reasonable. Triss, that's reasonable. I probably would have sooner went for a power nerf, but it's fine. Oh yeah, before we get into this, flanking in Dfiance is basically that there are two flanks, left and right, and if you're like, you could put cards there, and then there's melee and ranged, right? So you got 4 zones to play in, and when you're winning a zone at the end of the turn, it gives you a yellow point on the side, and it's like a collective amount of points that accrue throughout the game that you can't lose. So you're getting those points, but then the white points are like how many points you actually have on the board. So at the end of the game, it takes a toll of the amount of points you actually have versus the flanking points. So there is some incentive to roll things out early, but you also want to make sure that you can keep points on the board, right? So whoever wins when you add them both wins the game. That card that puts a card back in your hand is so OP, and I don't think I have that card, but I would definitely want to play that card. Yo, what's up, Ace? How you doing, man? So, again, probably one of the worst patches I've seen in my life. Look, I mean, Golden Necker doesn't need, like, I guess, sure, fine. Terra Nova, we just put effort into buffing him. You didn't even let it breathe. And no one at High Pro was really playing Assimilate anyways. When I watch all the high streamers, they're just playing Renfrey stuff. Calvi, Revert, it's a waste of a vote. Yo, Yusuf, what's up, man? Iris and Companion got nerfed, and everyone worked at making them buffed, and now to go and revert that, it just makes, like, I understand why you would want to nerf it, but why did you buff it if you plan on nerfing it in the first place, right? Like, you should be able to foresee the problems that this could make with, like, a Renfrey hyper-thin deck before you go and you buff it. Squirtle gets nerfed, but no one's playing Squirtle anyways. So that's weird. Shady Vendor gets nerfed, I guess, in light of the Open Sesame revert, which is okay, but that's the only time that you'd want to play Shady Vendor, is if you're hoping for the RNG of getting Open Sesame. And there's so many Syndicate crime cards in the game that, like, you're not always guaranteed to get it. Slave Driver, revert back to 6 with the Nausicaa buff. Back to 4 is boring. Yeah, height, I've been pretty good, man. I've been pretty good. And it's like, I've had days where I've hopped on, and then I've just sort of felt burnt out when recording, so I just kind of didn't record that day. And I was hoping that the balance would kind of shake things up a little bit, but I'm not really impressed with the way that this is looking. So, again, Slave Driver, Nausicaa, reverts. In Slave Revert, we just buffed it last patch. Helveed buff, that was something that I was advocating for. Avalax Sage did not need a buff to 8 provision, but we gave him a buff to 8 provision. Like, it literally did not need a buff. Deadman's Tongue is a good buff. Offering to the Sea is good, but you got to be careful when you're dishing damage because that can get out of hand. Redanian Secret Service, another revert. Like, it's not good enough at 7. It's too strong at 6. You can't really touch the base power. Like, this one is a tricky one, I get it. Highland Warlord, revert. I'm going to work on New Harmony, hopefully soon. Vreed Brigade, I guess. What, movement support? Tursic Skirmisher, yeah, they just basically changed the provision to account for the power nerf. Fine. Turgv, yeah, it's extra base power. That's not a bad change. It's not really going to change much. I think Heatwave's still going to be better. Elias is good for heist spam. This is like a really bad change. I don't think you needed to do it. In heist, he already plays for like the 6 plus 7 plus 7 points, and then you can redeploy him. So I don't know if we really needed that. Brayan is okay. Milva, not necessarily needed, but it's okay. Sarah, this is something I was talking about. I don't mind the Sarah change, but I think Johnny change to 5 would be too broken. Maxi didn't even need to be touched, honestly. She was good at 6. 6 for 5. Magpie was one of the ones that I talked about that we needed, so I'm happy that Magpie went through. Ghoul is going to be oppressive. Ghoul now is, like, actually better than Incubus for Griffin and Fiend decks. It's actually better now, because you don't have to pull back any points for your opponents, so good job. You know what I mean? Seagull, stupidest change I've seen in a very long time. Yo, Patty, what's up, man? Thank you for the 24 months, dude. I didn't even hear the notification come through because I was on a rant. But I appreciate it, man. Hopefully you're still here. Seagull change is absolutely stupid. Like, it's not even funny anymore, man. Listen, and this is the problem that I've been facing, like, even over the last patch, is like, I have no control over what Balance Council does, but I have to play this game for a job. And then I sort of sat back and said, okay, you know, like, I don't have the resources to go and try to experiment growing in different games and have to deal with like months and months, if not years, of just not getting any viewership and not being able to put food on the table, you know? So I can only play Gwent right now for content. And then I'm like, and then when I go and I play Gwent and I take it seriously, people do stupid shit like all this. And then it's like, all right, so over the last couple weeks, I've been looking for a job. Basically. Because, like, anyone these days, like, it's a tough climate to do Gwent full-time. Because the community just thinks it's funny to buff seagulls. Like, that's it. Renfree power decrease, okay. But then they nerfed Gang, so they're really crushing Renfree on this one. Militale, that's fine. Angus, I guess that's fine. Living Armor, it's a waste of a vote. Riptide, that's needed. Rainfarn is a small buff. You got the stage 2 right on, dude. Berenger will probably not see play anymore. I don't see why you'd want to play him in SK anymore when you can just go for a control option instead. Or a lock instead. Because honestly, 11 for 6 with the condition of it being on a certain row or it dies is not very good. Renfree's Gang, sad, Diamond Smuggler, fair. It's fair, but now it's not even worth playing, I don't think, most of the time, because you could just get your bloodthirst from the seagulls. So you're probably cutting out the Diamond Smugglers and saving a hell of a ton of provisions. So this patch is actually terrible, and there's not going to be a lot of new stuff this season. So we're going to be playing a lot of stuff that you've seen before and trying to figure out if we could do something new with it. That's all. Yeah. I've been back in school, and it's been going well. So I'm excited about that. Is my Twitch viewer count? My viewer count's not working, is it? There you go. I want to play maybe Shield Wall. I want to see how we can update the old list. This will probably be the first thing we do. I feel like it's a somewhat decent counter as well to Seagulls. I think the first card we have to play is going to be Xavier. Xavier. Is there a viable way to play 3 scenarios? I think that when you do this, you're always running into trouble because you need cards to proc them. And what happens is the deck becomes very, like, super polarized. Don't get me wrong. I like polarizing decks, but, like, these ones, it's going to be a bunch of 4s. And that's the issue, is, like, now you're relying heavily on these scenarios, and the rest of the deck will probably be like 4s and 5s with a couple 6s, or maybe like a couple 10s, but those are probably like tutor 10s, you know what I mean? 3 scenarios plus Oniro and Avalak, for example, then you got just enough cards to proc it. And generally speaking, I like to have 5 cards in the deck that can proc a scenario per scenario. So now you got 3 scenarios with roughly 15 cards dedicated to proccing them. And then you have to draw those cards. I think I would cap it at 2 and Mushy Truffle. 2 and Mushy Truffle seems to be the sweet spot. Even so, I don't think like there are a lot of double scenario decks that are good. Apart from the Syndicate one's okay, you know? Alright, so we got Siri, him. Secret Service is buffed, so we put 2 of them. And I think we're gonna go like the hyper thin route. Musicians, probably. It's hard to say though, because there are some 4 provision cards that could just be very good here. I think we're doing the shield package. Card type. The thing is, Vile is really good. Summon a unit from your deck to the row and lock it. There's not really a big point slam for me. Kyr Saren makes sense in this deck because I can play Keldar. Is it going to be Puzzle? It could be Puzzle, because it's only 5. I feel like we're going to be playing against a lot of SK, so I'm taking into consideration the SK stuff. Yo, Obi-Wan Kenobi coming in with these 16 months, man. I don't know why I'm not hearing notifications today. Are you guys not hearing them as well? It probably is just like the crappy earbuds, man. Thank you so much.
Welcome back, Geralt of Rivia.
Well, I know they work.
Welcome back, Geralt of Rivia.
Oh, jeez. Well, I spam clicked it.
up?
See, it worked. Damage by 5, store, destroyed. Damage by 5 to store, destroyed. Next time you play a unit, boost it with a stored amount and destroy self. It's 10 for 8. 10 for 8, bit of control. I'm not opposed. I might be doing better with like a Petrie's filter or a box though. Let's just keep something like this for now. Specials. Verification's okay. Let's say double boiling for now. Draw a card with adrenaline. I'm not really doing a lot of that. Lock reset is not terrible, but I think I'd rather just have a lock. Decree's good. Commander's Horn is actually not bad because I can line it up properly. Except this goes on the range row. I'm playing this on the melee row. I'm playing this on the melee row. So I don't really like that too much. Sangreal. There you go. That's a good one to have. We have 3. Kind of want to have one more. Tesham. Beckers. I feel like Lacerate's going to get value. Not enough Witcher stuff to put the trial in. You know what I mean? So that's kind of questionable. COC is kind of scary. I've got 2 instances of 5 damage here. One, 2. I don't think we need any more. 2, 3, 4. We're fine. Let's go back to units. Dandelion. Keldar. Keldar's an 8 now. I can go unicorns because tempo. I feel like Baron would be good a lot of the time, but not against the regular Skellige. But I think he's actually still worth including for anything else. Windholm and a Strenger could be good. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can put... well, first and foremost, let's put... I want to have frigates. I just don't know how we're going to get them. If I put 2 of these, then it's a start. I only have room for 3 cards. And I need a lock. And so then it goes 4-4, so I can't. 5-5-4. So we have to switch something here. Maybe we take out 1 Secret Service? Nah. I feel like Baron has to stay too. Maybe one of these. And then we got 4 5s. Maxi, obviously, she's buffed. Can I take out one of these 5s and put a 6? Yeah, max the 100%. One is enough. I'm wondering if I just try to put the second one back in. We take out that 5-4. That's my problem. Watch, if I take out Baron, then I start running into matchups where it's like non-stop alchemy or something. That's the problem. Okay, lock 7-5. And a Strenger. Wind Home. I think we do one of these. Because we could start off the Temerian Drummer on the board with musicians really quick. I think that's a nice little strat. Who has a higher point ceiling? It's probably easier, less conditional, to play Windhelm than it is to play Anna, right? To see changes in-game, I can check. But then again, Windhelm gets popped by Seagulls, and then we just can't play it. Then we have to waste a leader. So Anna probably does better then. As far as status goes, I think engineering solutions probably better because hard damage. But I don't have any. Well, I do have 2 pure. Okay, yeah. It's an engineering solution. Right? What about construct with 1? I did so much constructs last month that I'm just not trying to do it again right now. Let's see if you can see the patch notes in game. Maxi for 7 is crazy. I don't know how you see the balance council in in the actual game. If you can't vote, like if you can't go to the page. What's new tab? Thank you. Error. Okay, I'll count how many changes I'm happy with, and we'll tally them up. Like, not so much that I'm happy. I'm not talking about reverts and all that. Like, that is annoying in its own. I'm talking about just the ones that, like, I'm okay with. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. Like, it's not terrible. The rest of them are shit. Nah, I don't want to like tell them what we're playing as soon as we play. Here, I'll use this one day and night because my body can't tell what's what. I had such a shit sleep, man. Let's see. Birds. I always like the birds. Yeah.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
So I have so much cold brew on deck that when I'm done with this one, I brought like a refill from the kitchen. That's the kind of day we're on right now. Hand is good.
I warned you.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Conveyor belt. I want conveyor belt sushi right now. That's what I want.
Inarin Yalde Crowfair. Barbarians.
The urge to rip a leader here.
Can't see it getting any better than this.
Oh, you know, just 4 points per turn.
I warned you.
The problem is that I'm going first. Or I'm going second, and I have like a pretty good situation going on. You know? I like how they just drew perfectly, too. I don't want to take Golden Necker.
Huh? What is it?
Yeah, you see? Okay. Yeah, a boiling is gonna help. A lock's gonna help. I don't have the... That's maybe better. Let's see, I think we just do this. Because then they rip a lock, and then we get the thin.
Two bad sides. It's
Oh
better
my
to
god.
be on the winning.
My lady, your elegance does draw jealous eyes.
Where is Sabrina?
Man, the restraint on that leader is crazy. Is Defiance after Gwent or is it over? Bro, I actually was up the whole match in my tournament round 1, and then the last like 3 turns I had very poor cards I could play, and then they just like went ham on the other side and they beat me by a few points.
But one thing.
What the hell is the point of that? And
For you, my friend, always.
I'm going to leave the shield on that one. MG, how you doing, man? Yeah, that's a way to stop it. Oh. Oh.
Oh dear. Have I something in my teeth?
Probably just take a lock here. So I can stay in it a bit more. And then we got like a really big slam for... Man, you don't take out Dandelion? Keldar now or later? Top unit, special, artifact. I think it's actually Golden Necker in round 2.
Bolt softens them up. The sword finishes them off.
Yeah. Should be alright. What's the filter for? For the Rot Tosser? Three, 6. I need a way to put 3 things on the front row, which I don't think I can do. If my card doesn't flip, I can get... It does flip. Should I just do this now?
Come on now. One of you must know the answer, surely.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
Wow. That's a lot of points.
The windmill. Its sticks spin around and smash.
I'm not in a bad space here, though.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
5 charges?
No! That is a fly
Nice
then.
card.
My lady.
Look at this. Look at this magic. Because they killed her. Now it's a... Well, it's not a pass.
Yield and save me some time.
Might as well get the points, right? They're gonna kill my 22. And they're gonna kill the 5 at the back. But I have 8 points of carryover plus, whoa!
A superb specimen, truly.
Three, 6, 9. I think because the row was full, because it resolves from left to right, he should have procced then. Play 13? I don't think so. Yeah, that's good.
Let us finish this.
Oh man, it's only one tosser. This is crazy. They have a second tosser.
I shall flog them into submission.
Why is this everywhere? Like, what buff? What buffs did it get? It's all the same.
And now I shall break you.
Fuck out of here. Oh, okay. Maybe that's the case. I think I played Patience Mages like a month ago. I don't really know what I would change between last month and this month. I get a little... I did it right before the Secret Service nerf, so the deck would be the same. I have one extra provision from Shield Wall. decent. Surely it's the lock first.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
We can kill the funeral boats later. I think it's going to be a lock regardless. I hear a raid coming in. Yo, Jim, what's up, man? Thank you, bro. I heard that one. I just didn't hear the other ones for the subs. I'm not picking favorites. Hey, Jim, are you liking this patch? Just wondering.
Calling me a coward?
For you, my friend, always.
The gentleman in the corner. Would he be suited to my lady?
It's not looking like it's going to be a very fun month. I'm trying to stay hopeful here. They kill that one, the other one's going to come out soon. This is my top deck. I feel like Keldar needs some love too. I'd like to bleed with this combo.
Do not look now, my lady.
I could get rid of 3 bleeding at the cost of a shield. Yeah, it's gonna pop anyways. Because they kill it next turn regardless. He's mad. For sure mad, bro. There's that leader. Dodge coming in. Here comes the seagull. Whoops, I punched the mic. My bad, guys. Gotta wait a little longer for this. Seagull, yeah. Seagull for provision, yeah.
I feed the wolves. Left, right, left, right. No prisoners! Feed them to the sea!
There we go. 7P Maxi doesn't even need to be like that, though. She's already really good. I don't understand why people want a 7-5 Maxi, but then they get mad at Calvite. Maxi could pretty much do what you need her to do. She saves games. I don't know who did it, but this is why, like, I'm having a hard time participating with that sort of thing. Because, like, I'm not arguing with people that want to go and buff Seagull. Speci advocated for it. It doesn't change my opinion. I still think, like, I played Maxi all the time at 6. I guess if you have to play something, you do. Sure, it's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to be bad for the game. I just don't think we needed to do it. But to me, it's like a placeholder buff. It's not like oh, you know what I mean? Like, so from a conservative standpoint, like, you're doing that so that, you know, other picks don't go through. Sure. I get a free Nova. But I just, what I'm trying to say is I'm not coming from a place where I'm like, oh, if Maxi doesn't get buffed, she's unplayable. Because I look at my deck guides over the last 2 months, I think like 20 of them had Maxi. Now, I'm not going to sit here and debate who's a better player, because I'm not comparing myself. I mean, he is a better player. There's a lot of better players than me. But when it comes to an understanding of deck building and understanding of the game, I think I'm up there. I've earned my stripes in that regard, you know what I mean? Let's get rid of the one goal, I guess. Watch, they have Freya's for it anyways. Could be, might, I don't know. Now I feel like verification would have just been amazing. If it comes back at 5, and I can kill it here. Then we can kill it again. It's probably going to be the cleanest 5 removal I get in the whole game, so... Hey, listen, I'm not complaining Maxi at 7. But I will complain if she goes to 8. I just got baited into taking my lock earlier because this person actually decided to play crack. No one's playing crack, and then they play crack. This is really tough.
When one falls, another replaces him.
Casual Akarancha deck with 5 sesames. I mean, yeah, it's all hindsight. Like, I was assuming that I would draw it. I still have Maxi into these, so I can see where it's going to be, right? That's kind of an idea as well. Fukushia target here. This is an issue. It has to be dead Maxi. 1, 2, 3. So now we're just going on... I think we just lose the game regardless here. Like, Golden Necker or not. Where's the OF? Yeah, man. What's up, dude? I got booted from my tournament in round 1, so we have to wait for the next tournament at 3:30. I was leading the whole game, but I choked at the end.
Yes, in circles.
The only way that I could possibly win this game is if I let them kill everything and they overkill, and then we... Wow. We're gonna lose the points that we get off of this because the cataclysm off this. So I think we just wait longer here too, right?
Where is Sabrina?
What do they play for thinning? They had fleet, dodge. Draw the top unit and boost it, then shuffle. It doesn't really help me because this unit.
The wonders of projectiles and ranged weaponry.
Do I have to put verification in the deck just so that I have a scenario tech? Thoughts on the patch? I think it's really bad. I thought last month was really bad. This one's worse. I have a job interview on Tuesday, though.
Sure as my forebears on the seas.
Jeez, man. Yeah, because I can't play full time, and I haven't figured out anything else yet. So,
Getting better than this.
what job? Sort of like the role's like an onboarding specialist. So I'd be giving presentations to companies that decide to carry the products of the company, like virtual meetings and calls and support. They don't even play this card properly and still win. What's my actual forte? Sales and marketing. But I'm studying programming and network stuff. That's what I'm in school for. Yeah. So well, I think I'm not sure what that means for the channel, man. What that means for the content. So Tatterwing, vampires. Tatterwing vamps. I need to save a boiling oil for the stalker. But I can try to kill this.
For honor. And for coin.
Follow my heart. Honestly, it's like I feel like it's disappointing that Gwent's kind of heading in that direction, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be a right good levy. Big and beautiful.
So I have to boiling this here. Saudi Arabia, welcome in, man. I'm not going to quit content. I don't want to give the wrong impression. But what I'll probably do is I probably will do only deck guides, I think, when it comes to Gwent for the majority. I don't think I'll be doing much lives. Because they take a lot of time. And you have to grind it. Whereas if I do deck guides, I could play for an hour and get my fill. You know what I mean? And then I have the rest of the day. Unless something drastically changes. But I'm not leaving, I'm not stepping out. I'm just telling you guys it might have to slow down a little bit soon. And then we'll look at other stuff too. So I enjoy making videos. But I never hit the goal that I wanted to hit, and I'm afraid that I never will. You know what I mean? And it sucks. Morbid at 5 is crazy. I can't play this yet.
You talk enough. Do not look now, my lady.
Yeah, it's a cute morph. It's not even a scary one. It's a baby. I like how I pitch you guys my frustration with the game, and then they give us this type of matchup where everything just goes perfectly, and then I'm like, oh wow. Lowest Morvid I've ever seen was summoned off a Quacks, but this is kind of up there, isn't it? Hand is good. This can go back just in case. Goes back just in case. Maxi's good. Wow, then we get a gold round 3.
When one falls, another replaces him.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Could have given this Veil. That would have helped.
Again and again and again.
So we get to bleed out Sunset. Yeah, summons one thing for sure. Dropping it by choice, like, I don't know. You know what I'm thinking they're doing, actually, is playing Osril for it. I think it's one of those. And then they can afford to do it this way. Your pull up? You want to do a collab? I'm trying to think, can I fit a chair here? Fuck, it's tight. Whoa! For real, for real. I think I can fit a chair beside me, maybe here in the corner. This is... You know what I might do, guys? Actually, I might do a Thronebreaker playthrough and just kind of rekindle. You know what I mean? What do you think? Maybe we'll do a live for Thronebreaker for a bit. Not today, but this week. I just need to shake up the meta. I love Gwent. I thought about buying it for Switch, but then I'm like, I already own it for PC. I wanted to play it in bed like a degen, but I think I can just play it here. Alright, we'll do Thronebreaker this week. I'll put out a couple deck guides this week, and we'll just do a hard reset, okay? But stop voting for stupid shit. I know some of you guys did. Some of you had to have done it. Statistically, right? 1, 2, 3 is trash. See, Maxi might actually save us here. Patty, I know you didn't vote at all because you didn't even make it to pro rank. Because you suck. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, bro. Thank you for the 24 months. Yo, Tatterwing and Frightener. Let's go.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
You have the weekend off, Patty?
Sticks spin around and smash you.
Man, I voted for like Frangilla and stuff. I'm pretty sure, like, I didn't really look at what everyone was voting for, but I think Pieball had some very sensible votes. I was happy with those. Yeah, see? I told you it was Osriel 4. You know what the best part about this whole sitch? If I pass here, I'm still up.
If you're not fast enough, the windmiller hit you hard.
No, I think it's terrible typo. No shot, bro. No. That's why they pay us the big bucks, man. Wow. Wow. Don't worry, I'm passing. I had to play a turn. $26 points on one turn. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom. Give me like 30 seconds, man. go. Just looking in the fridge here. It's that kind of day.
Onward to victory!
So good. One, two. Three.
A bad feeling about this.
Perhaps it would be best if we went out for a bit of air.
Which headphones do I want? These ones. Yeah, Buddy's not staying in the round.
I forgive you. This time.
My top deck is a unicorn, which is really cool. I don't want to take Maxi yet, because I want to get what's buffed.
Knights get princesses and we get what? Bloody streagers!
Rupture, I feel like Rupture is a much more balanced version of Clash. Because Clash, they often have armor. So they're not passing. Oh, it's going to be a meme deck. Yeah, sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. I just haven't been feeling like streaming. I haven't really been feeling like streaming Gwent over the last like week. And then I haven't really been feeling like streaming other stuff. Just because I know it's not going to pop.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
The wonders of projectiles and rain.
This content thing's a tough gig, you know?
Can't see it getting any better than this.
Yeah, I don't know. I was actually happy, and I'm not even a Nilfgaard player, but I was happy about the changes for the last patch. I felt like they were good. What's gonna go behind this? I don't think it's cultists, but it's starting to look like it could be.
The gentleman in the corner. Would he be a suitor to my lady?
We got a decent amount of carry over here.
Oh, don't dare cross me, or my friend here will tear you to pieces.
Yeah, depending on how this goes, I'll be alright. Yeah, we'll do something with it. It's like, here's the cheese coming, by the way.
Don't make me laugh.
Here comes the cheese. Okay. Yep. And I don't have Xavier either. Xavier. Someone's gonna correct me. Can't get around anything here. Got nothing. It's probably gonna be Tibor, right?
More than a creaky door.
I'm out now, or must I reach for my pincers? Optimum dosage cheaters on the precipice.
At least those two don't have order. But does it even matter?
Now, or must I reach for my pincers?
Their kingdoms will collapse like sand castles.
It's like the best 10 I've got. This is not a tournament match, no. If I take Golden Necker early, we can sort of mitigate damage, right? Because they need the Tibor pulls. Otherwise they get damaged, didn't they? They renegade Tibor and got 6 of them. So fucking mad. Holy shit. It still comes down at 15. Damn. I thought it was deck, not hand, not full. Oh, you can't even... Whoops.
Give no quarter!
Again and again and again.
Long live the Emperor!
Bolt softens them up. Sword finishes them off.
I can't. Yo, Rose Marinus. Why did I GG this shit? We're playing against the worst decks that I could possibly ask to play for against on a live stream, so bear with me here if I'm ragey today. But thank you for the raid, bro. Hopefully you had a good stream. No, I was actually about to rage quit and shut it all down until I saw you raid. So thank you for keeping me here. I'm not even joking. I was actually going to turn it off. Don't want to play this early.
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
The gentleman in the corner. Would he be a suitor to my lady?
I can't rage quit though. I still got the tournament I got to play later. I said I would stream it. Let's boost Keldar. We'll take one of these guys.
And we get what? Bloody streakers.
I've been okay, man. I've been okay. School's been tough. But I've been spending a lot of time on it. Newish, yeah. Well, old new. Like I kind of coined this one. This is one of my greatest accomplishments. But we're just trying a new version of it.
The wonders of projectiles and ranged weaponry.
Any RNG decks? That's not really my forte.
Can dwarves
But if Jim Wolverine's here,
fish piss in lake?
which he might not be anymore, he's your meme specialist. Okay, two... I think I'm actually taking off armor for now. Just because I don't want to actually lose these. This might be my best lock.
Our world is in harm.
School's been good. You have a date, wine, dines. Hey. Is it a first date? Because I wouldn't be doing the last part on a first date, bro. You don't know. You have no idea where they've been. I don't want to stay in too much longer here. 1, 2, 3. This is gonna pull for this. The rest is history, right? So we're good. Oh, my bad. I thought they were actually just telling me about their day. But still, principals 20 dates now? I think you're good. I think you're good. There's the leader. This looks like Renfrey to me. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be playing Bowman. Something tells me I shouldn't have boosted the Keldar again. Let's do one of these here.
Do not look now, my lady.
Yeah, I agree with you. Brutality. Boilings here. That's nice, okay. Did I talk about it? Yeah, I complained enough today. Being tired as hell today doesn't help me, man. Because I seem like I'm just like hating the world, but I'm just like I was frustrated with my lack of sleep and the patch being crap. But life goes on, man. It's just a month. We'll see what happens. Yo, Don, what's up? And no more purifies. We have this one. I think I just take this, honestly. I should have kept them at 8 because I'm thinking they have Geralt. Wasn't expecting this. No Geralt. Maybe Ike, but I don't think they have reach like that. I think they're doing this so they can kill it next turn. Because a skirmisher plus the 5 here kills it. Since we know this, I think we can really abuse the special. Here, let's just play on the ranged. A little subtle BM. I'm thinking I was gonna use later on it, but I'm thinking we don't need to right now. Oh my gosh, the Ciri lives. The bait. The crowd goes wild, man. That's crazy. Oh, gross. Hold on. It's 3 turns, though. It's 3 turns. We have to take this, don't we?
The windmill. Its sticks spin around and smash you.
I gotta play defensively here.
You're not fast enough. The windmiller hit you. Hard.
I lose 21 points, but I stay ahead.
A pleasure to bleed.
Keep in mind, I've got 1 leader left, right? And we got the 8 points. So we should be good. This is probably just the most points, 7. Renfrey destroy 8 or less takes away actually 10 points from me. Yo, hate to say it though, Mud, that's my deck. Like, this was one of my most popular videos. Maybe not exactly, but it used to be good. My original version had the Bowmans, but I switched them for the Oxenfurt Scholars. I don't want to play... I don't want to let them have the 3. But I also don't want to play into an Ike. No Ike. Watch me just like actually lose to myself over this. We tie. What did they swap for Blaze? I think the only way I could have maybe prevented that was taking the puzzle on adrenaline. But if I took puzzle, should discard it. Then I don't get 7 points. I was playing around Ike. Maybe I was playing around Ike too hard. gotta be boiling. Having him in round 1 would be helpful for us, right? So they're going full discard on it, which makes sense given the buff to skirms.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in spring.
So round 1 doesn't seem likely here.
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Do not look now, my lady.
You know what I don't like is that when Secret Service comes out, it's giving food for the Corsair.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
And if we're playing against a lot of pirates, then it's really good food for Corsair. Which they're probably gonna wish they did this the other way around, but... So this is my top deck. I gotta go for the engine, right?
Again and again and again.
We shall do it.
Hopefully one on each.
Hide your stench.
I'm just gonna take my maxi.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic.
Top deck's looking really good. We'll keep it like that for now. Javier, thanks for the follow. How do I feel about Assimilate right now? I felt good about it last month, but now it's not very good. I don't want to give them a long round 3. I think I'm actually just better off defending a bleed. Can't see chat on screen. Oh, it's taken off. I think I was recording at some point and I forgot to use my recording tab, and I just used this. I think I might take out puzzle. There we go. Should all be good now.
Got the heart of an unfit.
I don't have an answer to this at all. Look at, well, we gotta carry around a Becker's now. They pop and then they hit. I mean, it's like the best move I've got, really.
Falls, another replaces him.
So my next tournament bracket's in just about an hour, by the way.
Sure as my forebears haunt the seas.
Knights get princesses and we get what? Bloody streagers!
We gotta use leader now just to stay up on them. If I pull into Unicorn, it's very bad.
The wonders of projectiles and ranged weaponry.
Well, there goes our whole deck. It doesn't look winnable.
Can't see it getting any better than this.
We got boiling for this. It might just be better to use the lock though. Because I have the order.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
Winds howl! Waves crash!
I mean, do we start this early then? There's no chance, man. I feel like it's a lost cause. Is that Qcento? Are they back in Gwent? Yeah, it is. We'll go to the deck builder. I just have to use the restroom again, man. So much caffeine. Give me a sec. All right. I want to take out Qcento. Yeah. What's up with your username, bro? It's kind of weird. I think we're better off with verification. But I need another artifact. Is it ever just Thunderbolt? Keeps things inspired. You should change it. It kind of sounds bad. The dino in the back, my sister made this. It's the mascot for Apex Legends. It's Nessie. Speaking of which, the world champs are on this weekend, and I've been watching. The losers brackets are pretty well done, and we got championship Sunday, so that's what I'm gonna do on Sunday. Yo, Matty is coming in with the sub on YouTube. Thank you.
We will never bow to the invader.
Decent hand. Decent hand. It's all good.
For honor. And for coin.
I'm gonna try to win the round off of the Griffins and the drummer, I think. It's ambitious, but I kind of want to save this. I have so many things that I need to banish here. It's not even funny.
Knights get princesses and we get what? Bloody
Greetings from
streakers.
South America. Welcome in, man. Let me... I gotta pull up the tournament just to see what the time is till I'm in. Give me a sec. They might have Burna, but I can't really waste my rebuke. Or not my rebuke, my boiling oil. You know what I mean?
Left, right, left, right.
Tournament is in 26 minutes.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
26 minutes from now is 3. I got my next match in 26 minutes. Okay, these are good cards to get rid of.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
No! That is a fly landed in your
Just
cup, my lady.
banish everything, bro. That's so annoying. We would have had it too. I'm gonna start playing. If I'm playing against this matchup, I'm gonna start playing in for the Giga. Like tacking for it. I just didn't think the discard had Giga. They put a lot in like the 7 through 9 slot. You know what I mean?
Another little thunderbolt. Sherman.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mull. Mull, pull, pull. Pull, pull. 1, 2, 3. Pull. That's not terrible. There you go. How do I even bleed this? I think we try. We need to take 2 mulligans here. Oh, I shuffled. No, I didn't shuffle. I didn't shuffle.
The more you know, the less you blunder like a spoon.
Perhaps it would be best if we went out for a bit of air.
Today, SK and NG. But it's been mostly SK.
Just one more, sir.
I think we're supposed to take Golden Necker and then Siri.
Maybe the pendulum. I'm much better at that. You've got to dodge. You've got to have them.
That's one down now.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
What's he say? Quite a something, something, something. I hate it.
Reach beyond the eye of sea and the heroes here.
Retrieve the bolt. No, I'm on it.
Oh, I sense trouble.
Watch we don't pull it now.
The windmill. Its sticks spin around and smash you.
It's not saying this. Students, yeah, but it's not this line, it's an alt line. Bleed was kinda successful. They probably have Otco still. I hate training in the cold. I hate it. Oh, okay, I got you. Yo, Dixon, coming in with the $2. Thank you, man. I'm streaming the tourney match in about 20 minutes. It's single elimination, single deck. I'm playing a monsters deck, and it's like a death wish. We get card advantage against alchemy. It doesn't feel like it's a problem with the deck. It feels like it's just a problem with certain matchups. Because we did okay here.
The likes of overseas plundered into rank.
They got one Freya's in the grave. Unfortunately, this doesn't play for anything. 50-50 to get trash. I think I'd rather put this back. These pull 2 of 3. 50-50 to get the... I'll just take the lock when I need the lock. I have a lot of removal, which is nice, because then they won't get much value off of this stuff. 4 to a 7. I can't do anything about that except to lock it. Waste the infusion. I don't think they have room for the Gremist. Because, yeah, here's the Echo. 1 and 2, they play 1 plus 2. Oh, Scald. So they're a compass deck. How many coffees have I had? I had one at 2:30 in the morning thinking I played that early. And then I had 2 when I woke up during the stream, and now I'm on an energy drink. It's kind of a rough one. I don't think we have enough points. I'm assuming compass plus 1. Here's probably the infusion. Was hoping I had time. It could just be an ale. Like a second one. It is. No. $35. It's this tough climate out here, man. I think we bled really well. I'll put this one in the chat if you guys want to work on it. I'm probably going to do some working on it as well, but not now. I got to get ready for my second game. Wait, I can't type here? There we go. That's kind of what we have so far. Some considerations. are to get rid of musicians and just not do it that way anymore, so that we can drop Thunderbolt and maybe put Vile and take out the drummer and put something else. But there's not really a whole lot at 4 that I would want to play. Maybe then these. I don't necessarily like playing Spores and Golden Necker. A lot of it is not really that needed. Peller, again, doesn't need to be played. We have the 2 Purifies. It doesn't seem to be a problem, really. What we could do, instead of drummer, is we could possibly go this way. Music in the deck builder, or it's just quiet in general. Could go this way instead. Try something like that. Okay, we got 14 minutes till the tournament. So let's pivot over and focus up a little bit, okay?
Come
I want to show you.
Pappy!
Oh, that's doubling up. Hey, Devo Fireswarm. I tried last month and it okay, I'm gonna work on those things when I get a chance after as well. I tried Devo last month, it wasn't very good. I'll try it again with the Halvi buff though. Yeah, 12 minutes to the tournament. So I'll show you guys the deck that I'm working with. So I'll give you like a masterclass in about 5 minutes or less. In this game, there are 4 lanes that you play in. I might have time to just show you a match. There's 4 lanes that you play in. It's an accumulation after 10 turns of basically your total points between lanes. And for every lane you're winning at the end of the turn, you gain 1 other point. And so standard mulligan phase, 3 mana is that you get every single turn. They add 3 energy. If you pass a turn, then you get the extra energy up to 6 the following turn. And then you have special or spell energy as well. I think what I'm going to do on turn 1 is pass so that I can play a 6 cost on turn 2 so that I can draw my cards. It's essentially a consistency tool that renews every single turn. And this is your special mana. You get 1 per turn. So it starts off with 1. Your special cards cost between 1 and 3 usually. Gains 1 attack whenever you play a spell. So we got to shut that down. I have a lock in the deck somewhere. This is played on ranged. There are range and melee locks as well, so you got to be careful about that.
Good catch.
Okay, I'm going to draw the whole deck now. Good. These 2 cards are actually very good. I don't need to play this consistency tool anymore. And then I just have to start rolling these out. This is like a consume engine. It's kind of like a Slizzard in Gwent. It's identical to a Slizzard, actually.
How much is your life worth?
And they... Okay, it stays alive, it stays alive, it stays alive. Good. I need this to actually stick for a bit. +3. So they're winning one lane right now. So they're getting the passive points every turn from the front row. Sacrifice 1 to play. We're not sacrificing anything. Pulling into this. This is like a movement tech. So we got to play this one first. Because when it's consumed, it comes back. And then we'll go and we'll take the Morntar here. And so we could start building the flanks so that I'll be winning 2 lanes. Type thing. You know what I mean? What's my counter for the tournament? 9 minutes. It's okay. I have one card in the deck that essentially it boosts itself by 1 for every card in your grave. So I want to play that at some point. So I'm trying to kill as many things as possible. Okay, now I'm actually able to start building up the front as well. Requires 1 sacrifice to deploy. This card has Undying. So if I kill it, it doesn't die on the first one, which is nice. So then I can actually contest this lane, and this lane. So the comeback's coming up here. Pretty straightforward. I gotta put more points into ranged, and I have to put more points into the left here. And if I overcommit here, I could just consume on this side. So this card can only be played if someone was slain last turn. It's both sides, I believe. So I could play this 2 for 6 for free. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. He's a brawler, so he has to be played on either a flank or melee. Gains 1 whenever you play a spell. I think what I'm supposed to do is future-proof the middle with the Warlord. How much you have to spend to have a viable deck for high MMR? I haven't spent any money on this game. The way that it works, the progression system in this game works so that when you play, you get gold and you get key fragments. When you get enough key fragments, you open chests that have cards in them. And then, and the gold, what the gold's used for, it's used for upgrading your cards. So you can use key fragments, or sorry, gold and this other currency, I forget what it's called, the red one. And then you can upgrade your cards. So for example, this is level 2, and I haven't seen anything above level 5, but the higher you upgrade the card, the more that it does. Let's play for the ranged as well. And so that's how you play. The only way that I've seen that you can get the resources to upgrade your cards is by playing the game. So when you log in, for your first 10 wins every day, you get credits for it. You get a bunch of resources for it. And then there's like daily challenges. They have 3 challenges that reset daily. And when you beat those, you get key fragments and gold. And so then you can open packs and when you open a pack, you're getting like 5 cards. I've opened a few packs. There's a thing called Marketplace, and I experienced what the Marketplace was like. Basically, what you can do is you could sell your cards for gold, but there's no option within the game to buy gold with money. Like, there's no real-life dollars option to buy gold. You have to earn gold.
Pay up or else.
So what people do is they'll upgrade cards, and let's say you get the Gem Hunter to level 5, and you decide, like, I don't want the Gem Hunter anymore. I want to play a different deck. I basically invested too much into a card that I don't want. You can put it on the market, and people will bid for it. It's like eBay. They'll bid their in-game gold that they've accrued. It's not like you're putting real money on it. So this card here is really cool. Sakataka. Sukatakata. Jeez. On deploy, gain 1 attack for each ally in your discard pile. So the more I consume, the better it's going to be, right? They're only playing for the middle, which is weird. I'm overcommitting here with 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's draw something here. I need to build her up more, so I'm going to take this. And do we ever just pad the flank a little bit more? I feel like we do.
I will feed you to the
Sukatakata. And do you know what you can get with money? As far as I know, nothing. I haven't seen any option to like swipe a card yet. I can show you if you want. I got 3.5 minutes to the tournament game, so this guy's really winding the clock down for me. I might not even be able to finish this match. Thank you. Okay, I have enough time to show you. Look, okay, tournament, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So the market here, look, people post cards they don't want, and there's like, they could put a time on the auction, and you can sort by the 3 factions or faction lists and see what's up for auction right now, right? The deck that I'm building is Infernal, and this is what I want. And so someone put this up for 550, and I just put 560 gold. The gold's not real money. Maybe cosmetics for real money down the line. Yeah, it's coming to mobile in a couple months, and it's coming to like actual desktop like Steam, I think. Maybe not Steam specifically, but it's coming to a client this year. So I want this card because it counts as 2 sacrifices, so it's like 2 death wishes and 1 consume. So it was 550. So I put an extra tenner on it, and I have 8 hours left to see if I win this card. And if I don't, my 560 is added back to my gold balance. And so you can create an auction here, choose through which card you want, and then set it up. And I've been outbid before. This will be the first bid I win if I actually win it. But it really helps. Also, they've put some measures in place for price gougers. If it costs $20, or not $20, 20 gold to list a card, and if your card doesn't sell, then you don't get back the 20 gold. So for people that are trying to scalp their cards, they're going to get penalized for it, because every single time they scalp a card, they're going to basically lose 20 gold. And yeah, I've done 2 of the 3 dailies here. Like, look, for example, if I play 15 spells, if I'm playing a different faction, in the Infernals don't really have a lot of spells compared to not the Celestials, but the Ephemeral is all about spells. So if I were to play that faction, I'd probably be able to get this challenge done. And then you get 12 key fragments and 150 gold. And then once I hit this here, it's going to give me 5 cards, and I'm already halfway to a pack. So you're getting like a pack a day type thing. Okay, good. Honor. I have 3 honor. I can upgrade 1 card in 20 seconds. So you just go to a card. I don't even have time to think about what card I'm upgrading. Okay, this is my lock. You just upgrade the card like that. And then the next upgrade, you'll see it costs a little bit more. right? That's it. It's deposit? What do you mean? What? Oh, this one doesn't cost anything to get into it. This tournament's free. I thought the 20 gold for auction, I thought you don't get it back if it doesn't sell. Isn't it like a 20 gold like non-refundable deposit? I'm playing against Kung Fu Rabbit. Let's go. Little Gwent showdown. I have AoE damage, and I've got control. And I have stuff to play in early game. I'm gonna have to hold this and pray for the best. Guys, we're playing against the Gwent streamer here, so this is actually funny.
Let there be blood.
His card's level 1. What I'm gonna do, I'll play for the flank right now because it's gonna come back at. I'll play for melee on this, and then I'll contest this lane as well. Comes back at 2 and 6. The game is in full screen for me. All you have to do is open it on your desktop and then press F11 on your keyboard. But it's coming to mobile within the next couple months. Even when I accessed it on mobile this morning, it was telling me, like, it's coming. Yeah, just F11 on your keyboard. Shit, that hurts. This is a lock, but I don't think I need to use it yet. So you're just playing straight control. I gotta play for another flank, don't we? The only gripe that I have is that it's 30 card decks. And I find it sometimes hard to roll out the stuff that I have, but I'm assuming that there's stuff coming soon to help with that. Wow, this guy's really pushing me. The movement's really bad, but I have to wait. I'm going to take this flank.
Pay up or else.
Give 2 to an ally. You should be going for the right side, yeah. Give 3 to an ally. The problem is if I don't remove this, I think he just wins off the... I think we're actually going to lose this. I'm not pulling any big point slams. I had the 1-6 at the beginning, but I have lots of 5s, and I have the 12, and I have an 8. She's going to be decent. I just don't know if it's 2... 3... One, two. I could take over the ranged. I'm trying to save 1 extra energy so that I could play Suka. Because I think Suka's going to be decent here. And at least getting op deck seems legit. I have like a lot of the same cards. I just missed the spiders. And I don't have hoofs. Like, I have hoofs in deck. I took these out. I think I took these out. Thank you. Wait. Come on, come on, come on. Turn 8. I don't know if we have... I think a lot of... Too much damage has probably been done. He's got 4 damage. 4 damage results in a tie in this lane. Foe in the opposite row. They hit that for 4. Oh, you know what I think he did? I think he forgot... He didn't click... Yeah, I have a decent finisher here. I don't think it's enough. I think too much damage has been done with the being down up to this point in the match. If I would have rolled this out sooner, I think I could have had a lot. However, she's going to play for a lot of points. What happened in my game earlier, yeah, is that they...
Where do you want me?
7? We get the end of turn flank points too, and I'm winning 3 of them. That's a 4-point turn 3. No. Oh, this is the last turn. Shit. Is that the most points I can play? No way. That was a bad last turn, but we actually beat Kung Fu Rabbit by 3 points. Carol's a streamer. She streams Magic the Gathering. I'm gonna put Henchman back in. I'm just gonna pray that we draw nicely. I need to keep her. I don't... Okay. I just need... I'm not sure. I'll have to see my rewards after. It might be winner takes all. Has to spell to your hand, yada yada yada. This is the big tournament, by the way. This is like the final tournament of the day. And whoever wins gets a mythic card, like a super, super rare card. I could start off shallow here. It might actually just... If I play her, then I'll have 5 energy and I can play Deceiver. Let's build a flank with her. With Triss.
You to the fish.
We stand together.
It's kind of a lot of points. Holy crap.
Family.
Bro, this is busted. You could discard her and get her on the board the same turn. Deal 4 to the opposite row. I gotta shut that down. Oh, I can't afford it. Okay, maybe I just contest this lane for now. That's a slow start for me. Very slow start for me. She's already at 9+3.
Time to reposition.
Can't place balls next turn. That's not a big deal for me. So we have to play this. I have power, which is a spell for +4. So we could use that into this lane if she plays here more. And I got to start working on the middle here. I also need some consumes.
Problem has a solution.
Gains how much? How much? Gains +5 attack whenever you play a spell? That is cracked. I need my... If I get my lock reset, I can just basically dummy this at the end. But the amount of points she's going to be getting for just having this on the board is a lot. Three, 4. Can't really... What I'm going to do here... I got to play into all lanes.
Let there be blood.
So we'll take that. And... I think I'm still padding here. She's kind of an engine, so we want to keep her at least safe. This card seems OP. It's only level 2. It's an epic card. So I guess that's like one of the big playmakers. I wish I could show you my deck. Because the one that's blowing the horn that's kind of green, I forget what it's called, that's like a lock plus reset. So I put that down and I get rid of this whole strat. So we can come back on like the points. It's just a matter of how do I get it. I've got 22 cards in deck and I need to draw this one card in 5 turns. And even so, they're getting 5 more flank points out of this. The fact that I'm winning this here, well, now I'm actually having to play into this lane and the middle lane. I just have to keep throwing debuffs at them, right? 4, 5. This lets me play for this lane here. I think... Well, I have to leave this one open, don't we? But 4 points is good. No, they're already full there. They're already full there. They might have boost specials, but I think we're just going to have to leave it this way. At some point, I might do a collab with Carol as well. By the way. We talked about it briefly.
What?
Deal 1 damage to a full opposite row. That's not amazing. We gotta pick it up. How am I gonna pick it up? If Slaying game 3. I have 2 cards that are just waiting to be slain. If I pull into my 12-point slam, then I can get these 2 consumes, and then maybe this one here to free up space on the right flank.
There you are. Man, this card is carrying 22 points. Can only be played as something with slain last turn. Yeah. I really need more consumes.
To me! Rally to me!
Draw a card for each card you discarded this game? What? Just a casual... Speaking of tutors and thinners, did you see Sultan? She just drew 4 cards, bro. Oh, we're definitely going back to the deck builder, bro. At some point, I thought I was doing something well, but when I start seeing this,
I will deliver your heads to my master.
3. I got to build up this
Only
side again.
more remains.
The fact that you're putting 32 points in one card, though, is a little scary. 18. So I have what?
You'll fight
One
well.
more draw to draw the right
Still have
card.
a lot to learn.
The heart of the cards. Two more pulls to pull the card that can reset this, and I missed it.
Where do you want me?
Because nothing was slain, right? 3, 8, 9, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't push anything. It's actually just good to leave it the way that it is. No heat wave. I missed it. If I pull it next turn, this 57 goes down, or 50 goes down to like nothing, but then she might win off difference. Literally 1 in 17 could win me this game. That's the card I need. That's the one. That's exactly the one that I need. Now, please, let me draw it too.
We missed it. That's too bad. Good game, Carol. It's the end of my tournament adventure, right? Let's say if I did make it past the stage, there's no shot that I'm beating Titan because I played against him on ladder and he's cracked. And Dex Games is also another Magic the Gathering streamer who plays this. So there's literally like, it's a bunch of sweats. So I'm just happy to have at least made it through the first bracket into the top 8. And that's it. I don't get to see what prizes I have because the client's bugged right now. So I'll have to reset it when it's done. Pretty cool stuff though, yeah? I'm gonna have to figure out how I can get cards that draw cards faster. Part of me just wants to get sweatier and just like come back next time and crush them. Cause like, mechanically the game has like some really strong points. It's still version 0.4, so they're gonna do a lot of things to like improve it as time goes on. So I have high hopes for it. The gameplay loop is actually in a pretty good space right now. But my card collection's not. So that's kind of one of those things, man. But yeah, all seriousness, I don't really feel like playing Gwent right now, so I'm gonna go and raid Mosh. But I'll be doing some videos this week. All right, I'll do some videos this week. I just don't feel like streaming right now. I did have fun playing in the tournament though, not gonna lie. That was actually refreshing. I'm gonna do a Thronebreaker playthrough, I think, guys, to kind of just revitalize and just kind of waste time because the patch isn't very good right now for Gwent. But we're gonna do start that this week because I want to hunt for some premiums for Gwent. All right. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream today and for the tournament. Let's go see Mosh. I know he was doing a marathon yesterday. I don't know if it's still going, but he's a grinder. So let's go show him some love, and I'll catch you guys soon, man. I'll keep you posted on my life and what's new. Hopefully the Balance Council wakes up for the next one. And yeah, I'll probably have a video up on Monday. Probably by Monday. We'll get back on the routine. Thanks, guys.